One of the most viral trends on social media this year was about men's so-called obsession with the Roman Empire. The tag Roman Empire itself has reached 2 billion views on TikTok alone, but despite all this noise, people don't really seem to know too much about Roman history. For example, did you know that before Rome became an empire in 27 BC, it was actually a very successful republic that lasted for almost 5 centuries? One of the main reasons for people's fascination with the Roman Empire is of course its expansion. At its height, it transformed the whole Mediterranean Sea into a Roman lake, conquering territories across 3 continents. But, in fact, most of the territories were already conquered when Rome was a republic. All of Italy, Spain, Gaul, Northern Africa, Egypt, Asia Minor, and Macedonia were all conquered by the Roman Republic, which had even reached the shores of Britain. But the legend of the Roman Republic endures not only because it gave birth to the glorious Roman Empire. It has actually left a more profound legacy to the modern world. For example, one of its most enduring and influential legacies is the concept of republic itself, a form of government created by the Romans 2500 years ago, which was born as a call for the liberty of the people in opposition to any form of tyranny and to monarchy, giving the right to its citizens to take part in their government, to elect their leaders and officials, and to be treated equally before the law. Today, there are 150 countries across the world that proclaim themselves to be republics. The power of the republican form of government to capture the minds and the hearts of people from all over the world was so compelling that even ancient civilizations such as China chose the republic as their form of government. Not just a relic of the past, the Roman Republic was the blueprint for some of the most influential republics of our time. Take the United States and France, for example. The founding fathers of the US, those rebels with a vision for a new kind of government, were big fans of the Romans. They didn't just admire Roman governance, they went full fan club, even borrowing the name Publius, one of the founders of the Roman Republic, for their articles in the Federalist. Across the ocean, French revolutionaries also caught the Republic fever, flipping the script on their monarchy and setting up a republic with a Roman flair. And Napoleon, before he started collecting crowns, he took a page out of Rome's book and served as consul, a role the Romans invented 2 millennia earlier as part of their executive playbook. It seems the Romans were setting trends long before hashtags were a thing. Look around and you'll see the ghost of the Roman Republic peeking through the grand facades of the West's powerhouses. Take a stroll down Pennsylvania Avenue and behold the Capitol in Washington, D.C. Or gaze upon the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, and you're basically walking in the Romans' architectural footsteps. And the Statue of Liberty, that towering beacon of freedom holding her torch high, she's not just a gift from one republic to another. She's a modern twin of Libertas, the Roman goddess who practically invented the concept of liberty. The same goddess also appears on the national seal of the French Republic. Similarly, the national seal of the United States has an eagle, a bird that the Romans would nod in approval at, seeing it perched on their banners and crests. It seems the Romans didn't just build an empire, they also built a legacy that keeps on giving, one monumental building and emblem at a time. Not only many countries are now republics, but some of them have also preserved the most important republican institution of ancient Rome, the Senate. There are 60 countries across the world today that have a representative assembly called Senate, making it probably the most enduring political institution in the history of the world. Even though people think often of the Roman Empire, associating it with grandeur, excesses, gladiator, tyranny, oppression and military might, we must not forget that Rome's most enduring legacy is the government in the name of liberty and for the common good. The res publica, as the Romans called it, and that's the Republic. These are only a few of the things that prove that we are still surrounded by the legacy of Republican Rome, from arches, domes, columns, that adorn the buildings around us, to voting, institutions, laws, but also corruption and fight for power. These are all proof that we inherit and will live in a world that was imagined by the Romans more than 2000 years ago.